There we go. All installed.
Coming up, how to build your own floating pond skimmer.
How's that?
Hello, welcome to Pond Musings.
Little visitor. He likes to think that this is his domain. Hey little guy, what's crack-a-lackin'?
While the intro plays, quick disclaimer. Although the floating pond skimmer that I made did actually work, it didn't have a strong enough pump, and I did make a further adjustment which I'll show you in a future episode. Enjoy.
It's about 5 days since I last posted, since we introduced the fishes. And yeah, we've had a lot of wind and there's a lot of muck with spring in the air. As you can see, the pond has gone super green. There's all this crap floating around in it. So, the plan of action for today is to try and build a skimmer to collect the stuff so I don't have to scoop it all out. Oh, I've also started painting the lining of the pool with some waterproofing, black waterproofing. Quite like it. Okay, I'll show you more or less how our experiment's going to go with the pond skimmer. Went to the China Mall up the road. I got a couple of things. So to get the pool noodle on, I'm going to basically heat up a little nail, tiny little nail, so that the wire can go through, and then push it and puncture the holes to hold the pool noodle on. There we go, loosely put the pool noodle on. Not a bad job. Now we're going to start cutting. This is where we're going to put the skimming part. So we're going to just use this little cutting thing over here and get cutting. So now we've made a little bit of a cut over there. Just to want to measure now to see how buoyant it is and whether that's going to be enough. So we're going to fill it with water and put some bricks in to see how much stone we're going to be able to chuck in. So now we're going to just put some bricks in until it's below the surface line, then I can see and measure more or less how much, oh don't go away, how much stone we can actually chuck in there, and whether I need to make that maybe a little bit deeper. Oh, that'll be, let's see, because we're also going to put the weights of we're going to have the motor floating just underneath. Putting a 25mm drill in the bottom. Now we've got the pipe connects to in there. There we go. All installed. Perfect. Most important part about making your own thing is sunscreen. Don't forget the sunscreen. We've got it all hooked up. As you can see, it's pulling in slowly. Some of the leaves and stuff. It's connected to the solar panels over there. So it's kind of working, just a little bit of a test. I've got an idea or two on how to maybe make that suction a little better using some kind of, creating some kind of whirlpool. Let me give it a try. The plan is going to use just an old piece of plastic, double cream yogurt container. This is a 500 gram. And we're going to chuck that over there so that we create a vacuum in this small space in that whole thing, and it'll maybe create a whirlpool. Again, we just do that. Whoa, I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. Can't hold the camera and do the drilling. There we go, all done. So it seems to be doing its thing. It sucks this high cant all the way. But you can see now there's a little bit more of a flow and a vacuum in the middle. So we're gonna put a little sock thing in there, and that's gonna collect most of the debris, and then the rest of it should just swirl around there. I'm now connecting it to go to the middle of the pool area over here, and then I've got an old rose hose fitting or shower fitting that I'm going to be using for the sprinkler thing. So we're going to assemble it, put that in, put the rocks, put some net over it, and voila. Okay, so we've put it in. I don't know, it doesn't look like it's doing anything, but it's moving water. No, I was just saying, it doesn't really look like it's not skimming stuff. There is no, not really, but there is a good flow. Things are moving around the pool, so let's see what that does. This collects rubbish over the next couple of days, maybe see what happens.